All right. Welcome back.
Welcome back, guys.
What's up?
My name is Mason,
Corey.
Evan.
and this is Film Bros and the Roommate, episode 5, I think. Episode 5.
Five.
5 or 6.
I think we missed last week. It just the timing just didn't quite work out.
All Mason's fault.
Yeah, it's all Mason's fault. But we got some stuff. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about
Behind the
today.
scenes.
Yeah. I guess we'll just get started very fast. Evan, how have you been? What have you been watching?
The only thing that I've watched is Hard Eyes and the new Captain America. I'm trying to think of if I want to start the new Cobra Kai season. I still haven't even watched season 6 yet at all. But the part 3 just posted.
How have you been watching season 6?
And I watched the end of the Mr. Beast games.
Oh yeah, how's that?
It was good. Dude literally picked up the last case first try. Read the girl like a book. It's actually insane. But
You did.
yeah.
Actually, me and Evan have watched Hard Eyes. You kind of want to talk about it?
We can talk about it.
Basically all I said in my review was that it was actually pretty funny, also very corny, and thought the killer had like some cool like kills and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I really enjoyed the killer, and that was basically all I said.
Yeah.
Is your voice okay there?
Why are you roasting him already?
No, you sound like you're sick.
I haven't talked all day.
Oh,
so
that makes sense. Yeah, that does
I
happen.
sound like a
Study
smart
grind.
voice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're doing schoolwork for 6 hours, so
Yeah. What'd you rate it?
2.5.
Okay.
Solid.
I rated it 3 out of 5.
Yeah, I saw your review.
I piggyback on Evan. It was very corny, but it was like Thanksgiving. It was very knew that it was corny. Movies that know they're corny kind of get away with it, I feel like, and the kills were really good. I think what drew up, it could have been a 3.5 for me, and it could have been way better if I didn't really like the killers. Well, spoiler. Sorry.
I got spoiled on TikTok.
Okay, cool. Yeah, but the killers were like when you see them, it's kind of like, you know, like it like kind of sucks, but like they piggyback on like recent slasher movies, and they kind of like know that they're trying to be their own. So I thought it was a unique idea. The Valentine's Day Killer. It was really cool, and then Olivia Holt kicking it.
I'm a big fan of Mason Gooding.
He's they're both corny at times, but I think him and her do really well. I think they had kind of good chemistry in it. So.
Yeah. Any other things you've been watching? What
Me? Are you done with your watching?
Yeah, I'm done.
I watched a movie called Speed with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock. I really liked it.
I didn't see you posting anything.
Yeah, no, I
Speed?
just logged it.
Oh, like
It's called
just now?
Speed. Yeah, it's basically about like there's a bomb in a bus and they have to go above 50, and if they get down to 50 miles an hour, it blows up. And he's got to like control it and stuff. It's a classic 90s thriller. It's really freaking good though.
Nice.
I enjoyed it. Sandra Bullock is amazing. I hear a lot of people say Sandra Bullock's mid though. As an actress. I don't think she's mid. I think she's a really good actress.
I don't think I've ever seen her in. I've seen her in like Bird Box and like
Yeah, well that's not.
the Ryan Reynolds. What's the movie? The
The Proposal. Yeah. Proposal. Yeah, that was really good. Give it a 4 out of 5. And then I watched, we can talk a little bit about it, not too much about it, Batman vs. Superman, Dawn
We're
of
doing
Justice. 4 out of 5. That movie's hated on a lot. But I think Hans Zimmer puts the performance of a lifetime. The most valuable player. Just carries that. You can definitely tell that Zack Snyder produced it, I feel like, too. I don't know about you. Can you feel like you had a little bit of... not Zack Snyder, Christopher Nolan.
I mean,
I think you can
with
kind of tell.
Hans Zimmer, maybe he had like a help in that.
I think that if the only thing stopping this from a perfect movie, because it can be a perfect movie, I appreciate Ben Affleck as Batman more than I have. I think he does really well, and I think we need to stop comparing Batmans. I think there's too many multiverses.
They're all
of
great
comparisons.
in their own
yeah,
way.
yeah. And I think love Jesse Eisenberg to death. His Lex Luthor doesn't work in this movie. No matter how much people can appreciate him, I can appreciate his freaking. What does he say? The red capes are coming. Ding 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 ding. Yeah, he doesn't fit this at all. Henry Cavill and Ben Affleck are amazing in it, and he just doesn't fit it at all. And then what else is not good about this? There's something else I'm missing. Doomsday.
Doomsday does suck.
Yeah, Doomsday
It was
was
rushed.
Doomsday was rushed. But other than that, I mean, the court scene is one of my favorite scenes in comic book. Just he's amazing. Henry Cavill, he's great in it. But I'm yapping, so you can go ahead.
Me,
Sorry about that.
what have I watched recently? I think I've done more TV shows than movies recently. The past week and a half, I watched a movie called Frozen. Now what you think? It's like a thriller where 3 people get stuck on like a ski lift and they have to get down. And
I've watched that before.
it was okay.
Wanna
It was like a
Wait, is that the one where the
One
draw,
guy-
like the wolves come?
Yeah,
I
yep.
watched
I
that.
hated the ending.
Yeah.
I watched an Amy Schumer Netflix 2025 movie. That was the only reason I watched it. Called Kinda Pregnant. I gave it a half star. I
Nice.
think it'll be my worst movie of the year. I hated it.
It was so bad.
I did not need to see an Amy Schumer sex scene ever. I did. Captain America. We'll talk about that.
Amy Schumer sucks.
Yeah, she's not funny. She's the worst. But I've been grinding. I've been watching 7 TV shows recently.
7?
Yeah. Finished Cobra Kai.
Mid.
Not me.
Watching Spider-Man, Daredevil, which Daredevil I'm trying to finish that, and The Punisher, which I'm definitely not before the new show comes
You
out
can do it.
in 2 weeks.
It comes out in 2 weeks.
March 6th.
We can do it. You gotta bump it out. I'll watch Punisher with you.
That's 3 seasons I gotta finish right there. I'd have to stop everything else.
I haven't seen season 2.
Cobra Kai, I feel like there's a big show I'm missing.
Invincible.
Invincible, yeah, we'll talk about that. Can't wait.
God, I'm so excited.
I'm on season 3.
Evan, you can't wait to talk about Invincible, right?
Yeah, I can't
But on the first episode of this kid, he was snoring halfway through.
Season 3 of Attack on Titan, really good. I heard that's where it's supposed to pick up. And yeah, I think that's all the shows. And Ted Lasso, I'm almost done with.
God. Great show.
I watch that midday when it's the right time to just sit and relax. Yeah.
And be depressed sometimes.
I guess we can start with some of the news this week. I don't have that much written down, but we do have some big things. We did talk about Mia Goth. The Fantastic Four trailer we haven't talked about since it came out.
Did you watch it?
Yeah,
You saw it in theaters.
I saw it in theaters.
Oh, I remember the.
Hey! It looks peak. Looks pretty peak. It's gonna be It's gonna be one of the best movies of the year.
You think?
Yeah, I'm so confident in this movie.
I think it'll be.
I love the Fantastic Four.
I think they have good chemistry.
They're my 3rd favorite superhero.
Only
team of
thing
all
I'm
time.
sorry, yeah.
I
The
wish
only
I
thing
was-
I'm scared of is Johnny Storm. I don't think
He's not hot, but he's a good actor.
he's not. Hey, I don't think he's charismatic enough. We'll see.
But you've only seen him in what? Gladiator? Is that it?
Movie wise, he's in Quiet Place.
But that's a totally different tone. I mean, you haven't seen Stranger Things.
I have. I've seen him in that season.
He's good.
What is it? Chrissy, wake up! What is
But
it?
that's not his fault.
Yeah, but what is this? What is the song?
Chrissy, wake up.
Yeah.
I don't like this. Evan, we know Evan loves Stranger Things.
Fantastic Four to piggyback on it. The people that didn't see this image, Soups, thankful for him. He's great. Definitely doesn't spoil everything for us.
Oh,
But Soups released the footage, shout out to him, of a guy. So sometimes when they sneak people in, paparazzi's there all day on set, and they're in Italy right now. And there was a guy, or no, they were
This
in
was like
Italy.
months ago.
Yeah, they were in Italy filming, and there was a security guard holding a jacket over the guy they're trying to hide. And me and him are pretty sure it's Robert Downey Jr.
it's definitely some in credit. Well, he's 100% gonna be in the movie.
I think so,
that's
too.
that's the only movie they can tease.
But I've never
before.
seen Robert Downey Jr. in skinny jeans.
I mean, you don't know what he's like when he's chilling.
It's gotta be him, though, for sure. It's gotta be him.
Moving on from that, this one I guess we'll talk about more when we do Captain America. It's been said Anthony Mackie will lead the Avengers in Avengers Doomsday.
How excited are you guys about
I'm actually very excited.
Yeah.
I
Evan, how
I
excited
think
your face.
He's a great
Says
character.
it all.
He's a good
He
leader.
is a great character.
Good leader.
Should have stayed as Falcon.
I
He's a
disagree.
great Falcon.
perfect person to take on the
Oh,
mantle.
he's a great dude. Represents
A great
what Captain
battle with the
America
Hulk.
is, but
It's a great battle.
Yeah, ended real good.
Yeah, the way it ended was questionable.
I don't think he'll be a great leader of the Avengers.
We got the Jurassic World trailer came out. I'm excited. I just love the
Loki looked
franchise.
pretty mid.
It's like a 2-minute trailer.
I think it'll, I think it'll be good. I think it'll
It
be
looks
alright.
fun.
I don't think it'll be great.
It'll be great, like visually. You know that.
Gus Edwards.
Yeah.
Gus Edwards. We just talked about this for like 2 seconds. Zendaya's in talks to star as Felicia, Shrek's daughter in
I love
Shrek
it.
5.
love it.
Shrek's amazing. I'm excited.
I love it.
I mean, that's how they get people in. Just hire a big star.
I mean, Shrek 5.
Shrek's
you don't
already
need
big
anything.
enough,
Yeah,
yeah.
you don't need anything. They'll make
Zendaya
great
is just
money.
like the cherry on top.
Christopher Nolan's next movie, The Odyssey. We got a couple of like things about how they're preparing for the movie. We got to look at the Trojan horse they built. Plus, since we all know he doesn't like to use CGI, they built they're building like a giant puppet. What is it, Cyclops?
Yeah,
For,
that.
like, a cave
He's
scene.
got a huge Trojan horse,
I love
and
that
he
so much.
bro, and he built a fucking town, a whole town he built. Like literally, construction workers are building this town because he's literally the goat, dude. I mean, like he's great at that.
Yeah,
He did the same shit for Oppenheimer. In the cast, he might have the best
I think
cast.
this might be his best cast.
It might be.
Yeah.
I don't know what Mia Goth is gonna play.
Some of these people are gonna have 2 minutes of screen time. There's just no way. But and then I think after that, there was something I wanted to say about Nolan that I just completely forgot about.
What?
There's in the Odyssey, the boat. There's like a giant squid monster in the ocean. I don't know how they're gonna do that.
He'll figure out a way.
I mean, they did that in Lord of the Rings. There's a practical giant squid monster. I don't even know if you ever made it to that. But we got some Avengers Doomsday news. A lot more of it. Apparently, filming has been delayed till April because the script's not ready.
Delayed?
Yeah. So does that?
I'm
worry,
okay with
does
that.
Worry? I think take your time, but does it worry you that the script's not even ready?
No.
That it's supposed to come out in a year.
Oh, it's supposed to come out next
May,
year?
Next May.
Uh,
They're supposed to start filming next month. They're pushing it a month.
I
to continue
don't.
the script.
I think the Russo brothers need to do what the Russo brothers do.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever made a bad Marvel project.
They
So.
might have
Not Marvel
trouble
project,
with the script being around
There's
the
just-
new leader of the Avengers.
Yeah, there's just so much to get.
I don't.
It's been
I
such
don't
a
think-
mess lately.
Can we talk about? Do we want to talk about that now, or you want to talk about that later?
We'll
about him
talk
being the
about
leader.
yeah,
of the
we'll talk about
Avengers.
that later. Talking about that as well. I saw that Tom Holland. A lot of the filming for Doomsday, they're just going to use a stunt double with the mask on because he's going to be very busy filming. He's going to film the Odyssey, Doomsday, and Spider-Man 4 back to back. That's crazy because he hasn't done anything in like 3 years
So
except
that
that.
means they really are doing Anthony Mackie as the.
Well, he's going to be in it. He's just going to be doing a lot of voice. They're like.
I can't do it.
I'm
Sorry.
very excited.
No. No.
But
He's just a great sidekick.
I get what they're doing, but go ahead.
I think that was actually. I guess I'm talking about that. How do you guys feel about the future of the MCU?
I think.
Are you worried? Not
Do
worried?
you want me to go? Actually, you go.
I think it's like one like this, and it's just slowly like about to go like this.
Yeah.
You think?
But
it's
then
now
it'll go
just-
back up.
And then it'll go,
Yeah,
it'll slow and decline and then go right back.
I think Thunderbolts is going to shock a lot of people.
I
But I think Fantastic Four is that big.
Yeah.
That and Daredevil too.
I think like Evan's scale, Thunderbolts is gonna pick it up right here because a lot of people I think might be
I hope
50-50 on it, and then Fantastic Four hopefully picks them up. I hope DCU blows them out the water. Though. I'm a DCU guy.
I want them to both be. I want
It's
them,
not-
I
that's
want
not
to
gonna
have a good Marvel.
That's not gonna
and
happen.
DC.
That's why they have Fantastic Four and not coming out on the same day.
I was talking about this with my manager at my second job. Like, imagine if, let's say, Superman's amazing, like we all think it is, and then how much pressure that is 2 weeks later from the Fantastic Four.
Oh,
if it's bad.
I thought it was the same day.
No, Fantastic Four is 2 weeks later.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I promise you. There was a rumor that they were gonna move it up.
But they haven't
No,
yet.
yeah, they're not gonna do that. But yeah, if that Superman's good, that puts like
It's gonna be
so
tough
much
to
pressure
follow
2
up.
weeks later. Yeah, But then like let's
They're
say
both gonna make money though. The problem
Yeah.
is that they're both gonna be good films.
I hope so. I think of course Jurassic World's gonna be the worst movie out of the 3 coming out that month. But I hope they're both like
Yeah, you're right.
B-movies.
Mason is right.
Yeah. All right. Any other news that you guys can think
This
of?
is probably fake, but I saw it on Facebook, so it's probably fake.
Yeah.
What?
I go on Facebook.
I
and
saw
see
a
fake
concept. It was like Notebook 2 with Ryan
No.
Gosling.
No.
No.
Facebook always has like these
Yeah.
fake movie
Um,
postings.
Yeah. I assumed it was fake. I didn't know.
Well, it's because old people will believe it.
Can we talk about Captain America now or no? Is that
Yeah,
fair?
we'll go ahead and do the Captain America
Okay,
review. Get that
so
out the way.
then I'll mesh that in with our MCU.
Other than that, we're gonna talk about Invincible,
Yeah.
the new Spider-Man show.
Yeah.
I have 3 brackets for us to do. I think they're gonna be really fun. And I have 3. And I have we're not gonna do Hear Me Out today, but I also have a game I want to play at the very end.
Hell yeah. Alright. So we're talking about Captain America and
Yes.
MCU now.
We'll
so
go do our rating and then we each get a chance.
can I start?
Yeah. This is non-spoiler first,
Yeah.
and then right after we'll
So
say
this
spoilers.
goes in with our MCU projection. I think we're just talking about Captain America now.
Yeah,
We've
you
done
can
that.
say your
Okay.
rating.
I have it rated on Letterboxd. Spoiler alert. It's getting 2.5.
I thought you were gonna give it 2.
I was fucking close. Sorry. I think you can tell in the
Wait,
beginning.
I gotta stop you right
Go
there.
ahead.
It is somebody's 21st birthday.
Oh, just
Give me 1 second.
Quick intermission.
Alright. You can tell that in the beginning, so the score of that movie, when Harrison Ford's talking, is loud as shit. Like, you can barely hear him. And I looked over to Mason, and I was like, why is it so loud? He's like, yeah, it's loud. And I think that's just like a spoiler of what was going on, because you know there were so many script changes, scenes where it should have been in, but they cut it out. I think that... Just take it off camera.
He's taking a shot
I'll
off
do my
my
chaser. I'm not doing street vodka with them.
Oh,
Hits you with the wine.
But yeah, I think you can tell this movie was made, constructed back, and just turned apart and all of that. You can tell it's so obvious. This movie isn't even about Captain America, for being completely honest. It's about the Red Hulk. He's the coolest part of the movie. I hate Harrison Ford, but he's great as the Hulk. His scenes are cool. He looks great. But that's why I'm so scared that he's the leader of the Avengers. Because if he can't even, he's not even in a great movie.
But it's not his
How
fault.
is he?
Well,
He's in the movie.
You're good,
Yeah, no, you're good. He's in the movie, though. I'm not saying it's Anthony Mackie's fault. I think Anthony Mackie is great. Also, me and you disagree. I think he should have taken the serum.
It would just.
It wouldn't, though.
I think it would just go against his character.
But it's like at the.
Like, that's
I'm not going into spoilers, but
Well-
it goes to the fact that none of it's memorable. The villain sucks. He's a top 5 worst villain of all time.
5.
The brain
All
guy.
time in MCU.
The brain guy.
The
I don't
leader's-
even know his fucking
the
name.
leader.
Do you know his
The
name?
leader.
Horrible. And then the post-end credit scene is one of the worst of all time. You know what? I'm gonna give this movie. I'm changing the rating to a 2 out of 5 because I'm so mad. Yeah, you shouldn't have said anything because it makes me so mad because it. There's so many things that they could have put in there. I think I saved it actually. First of all, do you know who Seth Rollins is in WWE?
Mm-hmm.
He was supposed to be King Cobra in the Secret Serpent Society, right? Is that what it's
They cut
called?
out 3 of the characters. They kept the
He looks amazing as the villain in the. You saw the scenes he was in. He looks great. He steals scenes.
All 3 of them looked.
And then the leader of the Serpent Society was Giancarlo. I forgot he was even in it when the movie ended. They didn't use him at all.
Completely obvious. All his scenes were reshot.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know this watching the you know the girl agent who was like a Black Widow. She was a Black Widow. She was also reshot apparently. All her scenes were forced in last minute.
She was
just to introduce
not
the character.
memorable at all. Yeah.
I couldn't tell that at first, but now thinking about it, all her scenes did feel so unnatural.
And Harrison Ford is the best part about that movie, and I hate Harrison Ford. He's
I'd say
great in it.
second best.
Who's the best?
I think Anthony Mackie's great. With his scenes, not like even though it shouldn't have been. He should not have been given the Incredible Hulk 2 script, and then with Captain America.
And then you like the sidekick, right?
I like the sidekick.
Danny Ramirez.
Yeah.
I said that right.
Yeah, I could care less about him.
He's good. I liked him in Falcon and Winter Soldier.
I could care less about him. And somebody said it. I forgot who it was. I think it was Alex Coleman. Shout out to him. He's great. He said this is basically the Falcon and the Winter Soldier movie. And it's true. And then my thing that pissed me off, that puts a cherry on top, and I'll be done ranting, they fucking brought Bucky into this. Which if you know me, Bucky is a top character, MCU. I love Bucky. That's why I'm so excited for Thunderbolts. And it was just a goddamn conversation with him about I don't even remember the conversation, do you?
It wasn't even needed.
No, that was reshot, right? That he wasn't in it. And then they
Yeah.
brought him in.
Yeah, I remember I kept hearing that he was not in this movie, like 100%. And
then they fucking brought him in, and I was
it's just like a small cameo. Like
but what? Like, and you disagree with me? I fully believe if you're to bring Bucky in, why not have him be more involved? Have him be like, oh, there's a Hulk guy. I have no serum. Have Bucky fucking fight his ass with a metal arm and super serum, and just go in and go to town. I would love to see that.
Do you remember?
Because you made a whole show about the duo of them together, and then it's basically the show in a movie form, and just have him fight Red Hulk. Because, dude, you're not talking down a fucking Hulk.
Well, I mean, but
look around you, the blossoms.
I hated that.
It's so bad, and I knew it was gonna happen. I looked to him, and I was like, he's gonna talk him down, and he's gonna shrink.
This gives me
spoiler alerts, by the way.
This gives me
Sorry, I'm mad.
flashbacks to the Martha scene in Batman vs Superman.
Yeah.
I can understand why people don't like how he beats Red Hulk, but I think that is the only possible way he could have, was to make it personal. And like the whole movie, it's like spoiler. I didn't like how they did her cameo. It felt so weird. I don't know why.
Who's cameo?
Betty Ross. I know she had other scenes because I remember seeing behind the scenes photos of her like a funeral. But I think that was just like talking about like his daughter and just making him actually connect through that way. I think that was the only possible way to beat him. And I don't think it's as I thought he was gonna say, sorry big guy, the sun's getting real low. The way Black Widow would do it. But I even said my rating.
I'm excited for you.
So my rating.
Wait, can we guess? Can you close your eyes and guess?
Why do I need to close? Oh.
You close your eyes.
Yeah.
You go first.
Good?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm giving this movie a 3.5. I think this movie is so fun. I was locked in the entire time.
I'm so disappointed in you right now.
I get why. I think some of the action choreography is bad. I think some of the action scenes are fantastic.
I disagree. I think the action choreography was good. Yeah.
Even though
stuff with it, when he was wording with the shield, it was kind of weird, but I mean, he made it work.
The scene around the Celestial Island, you could definitely tell they took some type of they definitely got inspiration from Top Gun Maverick. I think you could definitely tell. It felt the Hulk's fight. That's probably one of the best MCU scenes. Except the end, of course. Whatever.
Best MCU scenes?
No. However you feel about the end, that's one.
Him fighting the Hulk was very.
That was and that's why most people went to see this movie for that 8 minutes, however long it was, and I think it was worth it.
But
it was such a relief to see a raging Hulk after 6 years of seeing Professor Hulk and She-Hulk, and it was just that. I love that he is good with the shield, but he's always and there's the vibranium suit and wings, how he implants that. I think it was great. I had a very fun time.
Also, sorry.
No, you're good.
Another dump it on. YT's the animate the starts with A. Adamantium. If you're not going to bring any X-Men in the movie.
Well, I don't think. No, I think that's just a start.
I understand, but
one.
I'm fucking tired of teases. And you're like, they're teasing, and I get it. But if you want to project, like if this would have made the movie better, if you would have had Bucky more involved, I think. If you had a sliver of X-Men in there, like a teaser of Wolverine or a teaser of Cyclops or somebody, and not have the brain guy be, oh, the others are coming. No shit, the others are coming. We have Galactus and Doctor Doom coming.
I think he's referring to I think they could have used that either way if they're.
I think he sucked.
I think
the villain sucked.
I think they have that one
right. He was horrible.
I'm disappointed because I'm actually a big fan of the character, but I think they were gonna keep that. I feel like they were gonna keep that scene either way, depending on if Jonathan Majors was kept or not, because it makes sense for that to either be Kang or for that to be, from what we're hearing, there might be like Avenger variants and stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
That makes sense. Because apparently, Secret War is gonna be just universes like fighting, so it makes so much sense. But what you're saying about Bucky, I think I'm glad he made a cameo because he means a lot to him, and we found out that he's like a congressman now, which is really cool. But like he has Thunderbolts coming out. That's his movie, and I think this movie, even though I hated that it was literally a sequel to Eternals and The Incredible Hulk, that it still was Captain America's movie.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it.
I feel like it's like the same thing. Like if you were to put Anthony Mackie into Thunderbolts, like and talk to Bucky.
Yeah.
How it would ruin it.
But I don't think. It would. I don't think it would. I just think it was like a big because he knew how much that character meant to.
Do you remember the conversation they had?
Yeah, it was.
I don't.
I don't
remember one word he said to it because it didn't mean
Captain
anything.
America's legacy.
What I loved about that scene is Bucky saying "I love you" to him.
Yeah,
that means a lot. Like just knowing like where they came from and how they've had a great story. Them too. Like.
And I will actually retract from what I said. He did. I guess the more powerful thing that came out of that is he did say he was struggling with taking the serum. And he said, sometimes I wonder if I should take it. Mm-hmm. And, like, would it make me lesser? And Bucky says that you don't need to take it.
That's why Steve chose him. Because he's him, because he's just him. Like, there's a scene in Winter Soldier where he's talking to, like, World War II veterans and just, like, helping him. And I heard that's why Steve Rogers started doing the group therapy things in Endgame, because of Anthony Mackie. But just as you said that, I just thought of actually I know we're not doing it, but I have a crazy hear me out. But I like Bucky and Sam's relationship better than
crazy.
Steve and Bucky.
That's crazy.
Just because
I can say one thing to counter it.
Think of
I'm with you.
I know it's great, but think about from Civil War. Like they hated each other.
No, it's great. It's great chemistry. I have a hear me out too. You want to piggyback on this one?
Yeah, go ahead.
Harrison Ford's Hulk's way cooler than Bruce Banner's Hulk.
Lately, yeah, we needed that, and
I didn't even say at all. Bruce Banner in every form.
Did you watch the first Avengers? He's great. He's so good in that movie. That's
Harrison Ford's Hulk looks and his action scene were way cooler than anything.
Not I'm always angry, and then he turns and punches the thing. Oh my god! The scene where he first transforms in the first Avengers with Black Widow, that's like a horror movie scene. I love that scene.
Yeah.
That's a great scene.
But I think Red Hulk's cooler than.
What about the fight with Abomination in The Incredible Hulk? That's a great scene.
No, I'm talking about Mark Ruffalo's Bruce Banner.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. That technically that is Edward Norton. Yeah. Just recast it. But I didn't even say Harrison Ford's great this movie. He's just really good. He is. Yeah.
We can move on.
But yeah, I think it's fun. I understand people's problems, but just with the Marvels, I think this is a very fun movie, and I had a great time.
I think the Marvels is better than this movie.
I mean, I like the Marvels. I don't hate it. I think it's a fun movie. Does its thing.
I just think there's
It's
so
nothing
many.
fantastic. I don't think this is a good thing for them. But
I mean, it made great so
it's
far.
already
I don't
beat-
think it will.
It already beat its budget.
Yeah.
Budget's 180. It's already made 190.
Yeah. I don't think it will keep making money.
No, not actually. Did you see the audience score is like 80%?
Really?
Yeah, but the letterbox is no.
No.
I think. Yeah. All right.
I gave it 3.
3.
2.5
So
and a 3.
just literally just went down.
Yeah.
But
Or no, 2. Sorry. Changed it.
Didn't
Yeah,
enjoy
it's
the
crazy.
villain. I thought the villain was literally just a normal guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he had a good plan, but it just
No, what is he like? Super smart and can predict
Well, no,
everything.
no.
Like that's great, dude.
I don't think in the comics he needed music to
I thought that was,
Yeah.
I thought that was cool. Though.
In the comics, he has this giant ass green head. I like that they did the brain thing, but I wish they would have made his head.
I
bigger.
like Isaiah in this too.
We needed more head.
I like Isaiah in this too. I'm just
Isaiah
ignoring
Bradley
this
is
guy.
great.
Yeah, Isaiah Bradley.
Yeah. But moving on, Evan, you can take a nap for the next 5 minutes or whatever. We're gonna talk about Invincible so far. We'll do it quick.
I don't think we can make this quick, dude.
Um,
And then go take a birthday.
Yeah, if you want to hear. Invincible. They're cooking so far. This season, if it keeps up this rate, it might be the best season of the show so far. It's just fantastic.
I think it might be better than season 1.
If it continues, the next 4, if what like I've seen, like what's in the comics, if it's how the next 4 go.
I think somebody brought up a great point. I was watching TikTok scrolling, and somebody said that the animation isn't crazy. I like the
I
animation.
don't need it to be.
The voice acting
Oh yeah.
is so fucking good, and it's
Yeah.
so great. And see episode 2, where Mark goes in and he's like, I got the shit in my head. Cecil's got the shit in my head. I need it. It's so peak.
You can feel
And
the pain.
you can feel the
Oh.
pain. And episode 4.
What I love about that scene, before you say
Yeah,
it,
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
is it's the I think it was like Monster Girl and Rex instantly defending him,
Yeah.
and, like no thought needed, just.
And I used
were-
to
they
hate
had
Rex.
that.
I love Rex
Oh.
now. What?
Nothing.
No, go ahead.
No, I can't say.
Come on. I've seen it.
No, but you haven't seen Future. Like you.
Oh, spoilers. Yeah. And also, I think one of my favorite characters in the show is Battle Beast. He is so. I watched back on the episode, and I think you do know this because you know a lot. But when Mark first fights Battle Beast,
Yeah.
I did not realize that Omni-Man is watching.
Well, I knew that.
He was flying in and he was watching Mark get his ass beat. And my friend at work, shout out to him, was like, you know why he did that? And I was like, no, why was he doing that? He was like, because he didn't want to fight Battle Beast.
He can't beat him.
He was like, well, no, it's not that he couldn't beat him.
He might be able to.
Well, Battle Beast is so strong because he matches matches who he fights.
Well-
That's why he wins half the time, because he is able to be as strong as his opponent.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy that Mark didn't fucking die.
I
He's 17.
Well, I mean, he is invincible.
And then that's pause. That's a great line. He in episode 4 where he goes, "You promised me Viltrumites. Where are they?" Like he always wants the fucking smoke. And I think he literally. I hate that I got fucking spoiled. I really do.
If you knew, I know everything.
I don't
might as
know
well-
everything.
I'm just gonna read the comics because I just know it all.
But
I gotta
also.
send it to TikTok.
Shout out to Battle Beast, and episode 4 was amazing. That punch of Alan and fucking.
I saw the comic panel.
Oh, it looks the exact same.
Yeah, it's the exact.
It's great. Omni-Man's character turn is also beautiful to watch. I love it. I love Omni-Man.
I wish I didn't know who Mike from Breaking Bad is playing.
I know.
I know who he's playing.
Very
I wish
complex.
I wish I didn't know because I already know what the scene is gonna look like when he
No,
first
but
shows
you
up.
didn't want to know about that.
We haven't seen Aaron Paul either.
Episode 8 review. So they've already dropped the details.
Yeah, and
And episode 8 says.
wait, there's we're getting like a bunch. I'm like, I guess.
Episode 8 says there's a mysterious character that it basically says the conquest is.
I think I know how episode 7
I
is gonna end.
hope they don't do the battle with him and Mark. at episode 8 and shut it off because
It
that
will, yeah.
battle is.
It will be. Like the whole episode. I know it.
It's so amazing now.
Yeah. But yeah, I need to delete TikTok. I've been spoiled by this entire show. No, we're gonna get season 8 by 2053.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll be 40 talking about.
No, I think they'll break it down in 5.
No.
Yeah.
No, there's too much.
I
Have
think
you
they'll
seen
break it
Have
down
you
in
seen the picture of where they're at in the comics?
Yeah.
So there's like, let's say I think there's like 3 compendiums, like the massive chunky one. We're about. I think we're almost halfway through the second one.
They'll break it down in 5.
No. I think 6. I think 6 of them.
One more season?
Yeah.
They'll break it down in 5.
There's a lot.
I know there is.
There's a
But
lot.
they'll break it down in 5 because they've skipped a couple things.
Yeah, but like. Yeah, it's
Alright,
it's amazing part.
You can come back.
I guess once a week we'll talk about the newest episode, or we'll just wait for it to finish and then just talk about the rest. We'll make this one quick, Evan, because you can stay here. We'll talk about the new Spider-Man show.
I
think it's good.
I do
That's all I'm
too,
gonna say.
and I think that people are hating on it.
People,
For reasonable reasons, there's questionable things that happen in there. I mean, the Lizard is a woman,
yeah, yes,
and they're going about it different. Like there's different character arcs.
But that's,
The theme music bangs.
It does. It reminds me. You guys ever watch the 2012 Nickelodeon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle show?
No, that was such a random ass bullet.
The theme song reminds me of that so much. Like, you know, the original like turtle song, Teenage Mutant, that one.
Yep, sing it for us.
They do. No, but they like
What?
his feet just like wiggling down there in front of me. But they like redid it, but they made it like almost like it was like a hip hop rap, but
But the guy who voices Spider-Man's great. I love him. He sounds kind of like Tom Holland, I think.
There's a couple scenes where I'm like, that's Tom Holland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But then a couple times I'm like, oh, yeah, never mind.
His new suit is amazing.
I don't know what I think I'm on episode 5. I just got to the white suit.
It's amazing.
It is.
It's so awesome.
Amazing.
I think it's interesting the spin they're doing on it. Like everyone thought they were doing Civil War, but it was just Harry Osborn or Norman. Sorry,
Yeah.
his dad. Instead of Robert Downey Jr.
I don't know if you knew, it was originally supposed to be the actual, it was supposed to be the origin story for Tom Holland's character, but they changed it for some reason.
I think
I guess
it's
because
great.
they wanted, apparently there's a deal where they can't have any of the villains that they've already shown.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we've gotten like Doc Ock, Norman.
Doc Ock, I don't like. Have you seen him yet?
I've seen one shot of
He's
him.
like zesty. No, have you heard him?
No.
He's like zesty. That's like,
Doesn't
I'm
sound
like,
like
no.
Alfred
And all of them have been good,
I know.
but
Well, I don't want to spoil it
Ant-Man's
just in case
in
you
it.
haven't seen it. I know
not Ant-Man.
Iron
Daredevil.
Man.
I haven't seen Iron Man.
Oh,
yet.
I hope I didn't spoil it for you.
You did, but it's
Oh.
okay. I don't mind. Daredevil was
It's
supposed
Charlie
to be
Cox
in it,
though.
too. Is it?
Yeah. But they didn't get Benedict or anything for Doctor Strange. Yeah. Anything else you want to say about that?
No, I think it's good. I think a lot of people should check it out. I think they're scared to
It's
be
a
like,
good-
oh, it's just I think it's great. I don't think there's ever been a bad Spider-Man show.
At first, I thought the animation, I thought I'd hate it, but I actually like it.
I actually like it.
Yeah, I actually like it.
It's good. Alright.
Alright,
Get back into the combo.
So next, we got some brackets to do.
Jesus.
But I think these are some good ones, like some really good ones. I'm actually very excited to sit here and do these. But so I'll name the 3, and I want you to choose what we should do first in order.
Okay.
We're gonna have MCU movies,
Okay.
sexiest male actors,
Hell yeah.
and then it's our favorite things bracket. It'll be funny for us, but it'll help people to get to know us better.
Okay, word.
What do you think we should do
I
first?
think we should do MCU.
Actors.
Oh, okay.
You said actors?
I said MCU.
I think we should do MCU first. I
Alright.
think that's the most that people want.
Alright.
All right, but I actually worked through it. You're not gonna get Luca and Lion King turning red in cars
Yeah,
too.
thanks.
All right,
Thanks for that.
first one, Infinity War versus Black Widow.
Infinity War. You
Yeah.
just said.
No, you're good. Like the first round, you're not gonna get. The first one's not gonna be Infinity War versus Endgame.
Okay.
Like you know what I mean. All right.
That's just too easy.
I tried to do what I think Evan's seen.
I really hope
I
my
know I haven't
Cheetos
seen it.
crunch isn't in this audio.
Definitely is. Thor: The Dark World, Deadpool and Wolverine.
Deadpool and Wolverine.
Did you finish it? You didn't finish it, but I think I'm gonna go Deadpool and Wolverine because Thor: The Dark World's fucking ass. Guardians 3 versus Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Guardians.
I mean, this is a no-brainer, but I just wanted to see you guys had.
I know what I
thoughts.
hate.
Maybe some
Doctor Strange Multiverse Madness is underrated.
I think it's underrated, but what I hate about that movie, the writers didn't even watch WandaVision. They came out and said that. So why would Marvel hire writers to continue Wanda's story after that? Yeah. Spider-Man: No Way Home, that's with Tobey and Andrew, or Thor: Love and Thunder. Great movie. Christian Bale, amazing.
He is amazing in that. He was just used wrong.
Yeah. Gore the God Butcher killed 0 gods.
No, he did. He killed in the beginning.
That was it.
Spider-Man: No Way Home.
Yeah. That's peak.
No, Thor.
Captain Marvel versus Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Not even a fucking thought.
Guardians, I think it's like competing for my favorite MCU movie ever.
Guardians
Yeah,
1?
I love Guardians 1 so much.
Over 3?
Almost. Yeah, over 300%. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Guardians 3 is better.
Iron Man 3 versus Captain America: The First Avenger. I have them both. I think this is the hardest one so far.
Captain America.
I have them both at 3.5.
What are you going?
I'm gonna go. I know your answer. I was also gonna go First Avenger.
Okay.
But I actually.
Me neither.
I really like.
I
Iron Man
hope
3.
you know, if you ever watch that movie with me, and he's flying that plane into the water, and he goes, "Gonna have to put a rain check on that day. I'm gonna have to put her in the water." I'm tearing up thinking about it. So it's fucking,
so
dude,
sad.
it's so goddamn sad. Oh my god,
Iron Man 3 is
crying
underrated,
over
though.
here. Yeah, but
I love
Captain America: First
yeah.
Avenger.
It's I love the World War II aspect in that. Ant-Man and the Wasp, which I actually saw with Evan in. It would have been the summer before we went to high school. Which is crazy.
So long
Versus
ago.
Avengers: Age of Ultron.
Go ahead, Avengers. Age of
Yeah.
Ultron.
Age of Ultron. Even though people hate Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Ultron's pretty butt too. I didn't like
Butt?
Ultron.
You think it's butt? I think it's at least. I'd say it's like.
Is it 3.5?
Why are you so quiet that you think it's a butt?
Because I think it's good.
I think it's right where it should be. I think it's in the middle.
It's underrated.
Yeah.
Like I watch it in
But
we got Evan's favorite movie, it's Ant-Man versus Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. This was actually kind of hard.
Yeah.
Because
well, you're going Ant-Man, right?
I really like both. Wakanda Forever being one of the saddest MCU movies. Yeah. I cried twice watching that. But
Wait, Wakanda Forever, is
it
that
was the
with
one-
Michael B. Jordan?
No, that's
Well, yeah, technically.
Well, yeah, he's in it, but this is the one where Chadwick died, so it's his sister taking on the role.
Oh.
Right at the beginning, it shows they show a way that they did like a respectful way of him dying. him.
Ant-Man.
I was also gonna be Ant-Man. I think Ant-Man is just a fun time. It's like an hour and 30. I have so much fun every time.
I would have went Black Panther.
I wouldn't
think
be
it's actually
mad
really good. I think
that
the
went
villain's really good.
Namor, which I wonder if we'll ever see him again.
Nope.
Because there was, the stuff that happened. But,
The stuff that happened.
did I? Whoops, I'll have to change
The
this.
stuff that happened, what do you mean?
The stuff that happened.
Like what?
Well, there's also first that Marvel tends to introduce stuff and not continue it. But also, he also had allegations.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
This one, I didn't realize I did this. I had to change it. I accidentally had Guardians 1 again. I'll just throw
Bro,
in.
you know how easy it is to double? I did
It
so
is.
bad.
I
on
like-
my bracket.
I was like looking at my letterbox
Yeah.
list, trying to. I'd be like, I did like favorite, least
Yeah.
favorite. I'll just throw in a random. I'll do Thor 1 versus Black Panther 1.
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Yeah. I saw that with you as well. Do you remember who we saw that with? Louise,
Kylie Hyde.
No. Kimberly?
Was it actually?
Yeah. That was a weird group.
Yikes.
That was an odd group. But that was a
Move
fun
on.
movie. I think the entire month after that, we'd go to school and we'd just do that every day.
Hell yeah.
Shit was fire. That was
Kinda
that was a
forever.
great time.
That's Superman.
That's my favorite.
What did you do?
That's my favorite chess.
Sorry.
That's my favorite chess thing.
We got Captain America: The Winter Soldier versus Doctor Strange.
It's not even close.
It's not close, but Doctor Strange
Not
is good.
sniffing a single fart out of Winter Soldier.
Have you ever seen Winter Soldier?
Yeah, it's with Bucky.
Guess he's in it.
I
Yeah.
mean, they're all with Bucky.
But like that one, I don't. You don't know. I remember. I would talk with Aaron and Preston about this all. They don't like that movie because.
Who's
Winter
the
Soldier?
Yeah, because they said it's not. I know Preston doesn't like it because it's not like magical enough. Like it's not like lasers and wizards and stuff. I think it's one of the best spy movies, spy thriller.
There's not lasers.
I think
want a Harry Potter film?
I think you could say it's the best writing we've ever seen in an MCU movie ever.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
It's like one of the greatest
who's the
MCU
villain?
movies of all
Bucky.
time. It's
Bucky.
Bucky.
Okay.
It's when like
Well, no. I
don't-
mean, yeah,
He's the
but
villain.
it's Shield.
yeah.
Technically.
Well, no, not Shield.
It's the guy.
What's-
Robert Redford is the
what's
guy
the
who
name?
plays him.
Why can't I think of the name? Hydra. Hydra takes control of Shield. Yeah.
Is that the movie where like?
Falcon gets introduced. It's like a
Well-
thriller. Bucky has like the mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't know who he is, and then it pops up, and
Nick Fury's in it.
What's the movie where like somebody's like walking out of like the lake at the very end? Do you know what I'm talking
Bucky drags Steve out of the
about?
lake.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what.
After
That's
the
that
health
movie.
area
yeah,
Yeah,
that's
crisis,
the one he's
yeah.
talking about.
Avengers Endgame versus Guardians 2.
Endgame.
I love Guardians 2.
I'm going in.
But Endgame, yeah.
You get it.
I mean, that's a top 5 theater experience ever. I don't know if it'll ever leave. Iron Man, this is hard. This is like one of the harder ones on the thing. Iron Man versus Captain America Civil War. The start of the MCU versus arguably the best Captain America movie. I mean, I know my answer, but like, I don't want to get rid of
I know your answer too.
What do you think it is?
I got Iron Man.
You got Iron Man?
Yep.
Iron Man 1 is so
It is.
good.
You gotta put respect on it, but
Star,
I know where you're going.
It's
You know where I'm going?
Argument Civil War, right?
Civil War. I watched it
No.
actually recently.
I think it's
It's
the best
so-
Spider-Man we've
yeah.
ever gotten.
It's so good.
It is so
It's
good.
so good.
It's how
Adios.
how they can
I
put.
said that so wrong.
What you say? Undiagnosed.
Yeah, I
It's
know what I
undiagnosed.
said. Adios.
I'm gonna go Civil War, but getting rid of Iron Man,
It's criminally.
one of the
Classic.
best origin stories ever.
Way to the bracket guy.
Spider-Man: Homecoming versus Iron Man 2.
I'm going Spider-Man Home.
Homecoming.
Yeah.
I'm feeling rough. I'm
Dude, the scene where he.
feeling. I like Justin
The
Hammer. though.
meme of freaking. I like Iron Man too, though. I think it's underrated.
People, I have it like probably like 3.
Yeah,
but
I
have
do
a
too.
fun time every time I
Yeah,
watch
I
it.
do too.
I hate
But
Whiplash.
the freaking meme of I love Mickey Rourke.
He's good. No, I love the actor, but I think he's awful in the movie. His
Why?
character sucks.
I don't think so.
There's
I
no
liked
like his character. His whole purpose, he just hates Iron Man. But like he's just at the end.
But the meme of Spider-Man, like your girl, like showing you, like, oh babe, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just like, he's like,
Oh.
oh nice. He's just stressing out.
Like when you're losing your parlay.
Oh babe, yeah. Yeah. That's great.
Captain America: Brave New World versus Ant-Man: Quantumania. I did this on purpose, so something moves on. Ant-Man: Quantumania. I remember I saw this with our Eli, and Eli, he's never seen an MCU movie in his life. He was like, "What the fuck is going on?" MODOK shows up. He was like, "What the?"
Butt naked MODOK.
Yeah, Evan. I remember he bought tickets late, so he had to sit below us.
By
This would have been, you know
myself.
what? This would have been exactly 2 years ago on my birthday when we
Yeah.
saw it. That's crazy.
I'm going Captain
Yeah,
America.
Brave New World. Because Ant-Man, that might be the worst.
That's the
I haven't
worst.
rewatched it.
Worst
I usually see every MCU movie like twice in theaters.
That might be the worst Marvel movie. movie about that.
Oh, it's so much potential though. Do you remember the trailer?
Because it came. He's the best part, and then he loses to a bunch of freaking ants.
Ants, yeah. That was not smart by Marvel. This
Nah.
I think other than this one might be harder than the Iron Man Civil War thing. Avengers 1 versus Thor Ragnarok, the best Thor movie versus like the monumental achievement of the Avengers. The Avengers is a 5-star for me. I don't know how they pulled that off and got it so perfect on the first try. Joss Whedon, like when I compare that to the Justice League, I don't understand how he did that so well and then messed up Justice League. But yeah,
You're going to
Thor
Avengers.
Ragnarok is so good though.
Yeah, I know.
But the Avengers clears.
Nah, and I wouldn't say
That's I think it's like my second
I
favorite
wouldn't say
version of Thor.
clears. I think Thor Ragnarok's
Thor Ragnarok's like a solid 4.
That Thor Ragnarok brought like funny.
Yeah, it was funny Thor.
Yeah. I'm going Avengers as well. It doesn't really matter, but
I remember I was 8 when I saw it in theaters.
that's crazy.
You would have been what, 25? Or like, yeah.
You see the disrespect I get over here?
She's like 21.
Yeah, I'm
So
2 years older.
About
than
time
you.
you got there.
Alright, Avengers moves on.
Waiting for a month, man.
Right, Shang-Chi versus Spider-Man Far From Home.
Spider-Man.
You know where I'm
You
going.
saw Shang-Chi with us. I specifically remember that because you made a fat joke about me when we watched that movie, and I still think about it to this day how much that hurt. There's a scene, you know the scene where they're in the underworld, like the fighting pits? There's like a background, it shows a sumo wrestler fighting like a black widow, and Evan goes, "Oh, there's Mason." I was like, yeah. But it like hurt so much on the inside, so then I locked in. But yeah.
You look great now, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
You're welcome.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks. That's what bullying does. Don't bully though, by the way.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm going Spider-Man.
Shang-Chi is good though.
Yeah.
I think it has some of the best action
Just say
MCU's
Spider-Man.
ever seen. I don't know if I'm gonna get
Well, it doesn't
This is
matter
Far
what
From
you
Home though,
do.
you know that, right? This
Yeah.
is the second one.
Yeah, with
And
Mysterio.
one-
I love
yeah.
it. Yeah, I
But
like it.
I like that movie.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're
Hey,
canceled out,
just
but
cross
yeah,
out
get it
Shang-Chi.
going.
You said
Yeah,
Spider-Man?
it's
Yeah.
Spider-Man. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's like little Iron Man Jr. The
Shang-Chi.
best, one of the
See you
best,
later.
one of the best in credit scenes though. With J. Jonah Jameson, where he
Yeah.
goes, yeah. All right, now we're getting to the hard ones. Infinity War, Deadpool, and Wolverine.
That's
I'm
not
scared.
hard at all.
I'm scared to rewatch Deadpool,
Infinity
Wolverine,
War.
It's not hard at all.
Infinity
Go ahead and
War.
mark that Deadpool.
I don't know if Marvel will ever make a better movie.
Then Infinity War.
Yeah. Well, except no, Spider-Man 2 is not better. But Into the Spider-Verse. All right. I don't even want to say this. Guardians 3 versus Spider-Man No Way Home.
Spider-Man.
I can't do it. It's and the
Which
way
you-
it Voice Spider-Man made me feel.
Did you?
It's better.
You saw it with your family, didn't you?
Yeah.
But Guardians 3 is so damn good.
No Way Home is probably my favorite theater experience ever.
Fuck you for making them back.
Bro, I remember seeing No Way Home, and I remember me and Gage were the only two people who screamed when Charlie Cox showed up. But then when Andrew Garfield, when he shows, I went to Preston, I was like, oh my god, that's Andrew Garfield, and then he shows up. My entire theater screamed.
My entire theater.
I remember I got there an hour early and saved 6 spots. One of the best. When Toby shows up,
Yeah, it's great.
I might cry now.
Yeah, it's amazing.
But Guardians 3 is just baked. We'll
Yeah, no, I'll hear you.
while you do that, we'll talk about Guardians 3. Guardians 3 is just like, we talked about it. Oh my, if you love animals, oh my god.
So sad.
They torture the bunny, the little bunny with the walrus who's got the little wheels. Oh. And
Poor little rocket, man.
bro, he's just a little baby.
Just a little baby raccoon.
His first words being hurts, as you see they carved his brain open. Oh my god.
Brutal.
But you said No Way Home, me and Corey said so. Guardians 3 moves on to God, but No Way Home.
Spider-Man's like one of my favorite characters in Marvel. So
Seeing all three of them.
all three of them together is
Oh
so
my
fire.
That's, I don't know how you replicate that feeling. Like, I think that might be better than an orgasm.
I just remember that movie. Like that's probably I'd say like one of the biggest hype, like beforehand hype movies.
How long did you wait to see it? Like you waited like a week, right?
I think it was a week. Yeah.
And it was it still like packed, crowded?
Yeah.
I mean, the movie made it for like $1.5 billion.
Well, I'm just saying like I think it's like top 5 like most hype beforehand like Marvel movies.
Yeah, a year up to it, everyone's saying.
Alright, on your roots.
Toby's, but I think I saw it 5 times in theaters in my home. I remember I saw it with everybody. Then I saw it with Dana, my sister. Then I saw it with Aaron again. Then I saw it by myself. And then I saw the re-release like 5 months later. Alright, next. Guardians 1 versus Captain America, the first Avenger.
Captain America.
Stop. No, guys, stop. No. Think about this.
I can't do it.
Think of how fucking good Guardians 1 is.
Can you shut your mouth? I can't do it.
Alright, then
Can you let me focus here?
You think about it.
No, I already know what I have to do, but I don't have the strength to do it.
Who says that?
Hey, all you have to
Wait, yeah, who
all
does
you have
say
to
that?
say is
I know what happened. No, hold on. Oh, freaking Adam Driver in Star Wars.
Yeah,
I know what I have to do,
talking
but I
to his
don't have
dad.
the strength to do it.
Bro, just think. All right, so
Guys,
we're
I
fresh.
gotta put her in the water.
Wait, all you have to say is Captain America.
Let me try to persuade you.
No, Miss, you don't have to persuade me.
You're
I
gonna
have to go Guardians.
Yes.
I have to.
Evan,
But hey, dude, Evan, look me in the eyes. It
listen.
pains me to do it. I hate you.
We're fresh off Iron
Alright,
Man
just cross it
3,
off. Let's
4.
get on to the next one.
No, what's the
No
what's the
one
song
thought-
in the beginning? Hey!
Yeah, bro, no one.
What?
Yeah, did y'all see that in theaters? Both of you?
Guardians?
They-
I had
when you
no
go-
idea what
yeah,
it was
who the
about.
hell- Who the hell knew?
Yeah.
Now everybody
Yeah.
knows.
It's great. And
It's
James
so
Gunn,
funny.
I put him on the map.
Exactly. Yeah. It's. Oh
But
I was waiting for
I'm gonna say this: Captain America: First Avenger is
That does
underrated.
man. It's an
Underrated movie for sure. It's great.
You know who makes that movie?
Who?
Tyler Whitmore.
Well, Tyler Whitmore, you're a great guy. But your movie takes suck ass sometimes.
Age of Ultron versus Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
I-
Ultron.
Oh gosh.
Ant-Man.
Oh man, I don't know what to decide. They're both at a 3.5 for me.
You know what though? I will admit, Ant-Man and Quantumania made me laugh. Like crying laugh. I was the only one that crying laugh because do you remember the Baskin Robbins scene where Stan Lee's like, "Hey, it's Spider-Man or something," right? Like, what did he say?
Oh, no, that's not. Stanley was dead. It's some old. It's just some old guy.
I'm not laughing at
He's
Stanley
like,
being
thank
dead,
you,
but-
Spider-Man.
Yeah. Thank you, Spider-Man.
But the thing is, again, yeah.
That's so fun.
Such a
Wait,
random-
you're thinking of Quantumania. This is the first Ant-Man.
No,
No, I was just saying
Oh,
that
yeah,
what
yeah.
made me.
This is also one. Yeah, it's like he's like I gotta lock in. I have a daughter. I'm gonna get a serious job. The next shot. Welcome to basketball.
Yeah, it's hilarious. Paul Rudd's great.
He's. I wouldn't say. I'm not gonna say perfect. I'm sure if we would have gotten someone else, they would have been good too. But yeah, I'm
he's
so glad we got.
No, I don't think anybody can play him.
I think he should be a top 3, like leading. Even though Ant-Man 3 sucked, he should be like one of the main leads in the next one.
I think if your movie sucks, it should mean something.
But
It should be like, hey,
he
we shouldn't have this guy lead if he can't make, like, he's not in a good movie. And it doesn't, I'm not saying it has a factor into their acting ability, because I think Anthony Mackie and Paul Rudd are really good. I just have to think of the people's perspectives of the roles.
Yes.
I don't think me and Evan are, like, calling him Falcon still. Like, you still have people that don't believe he's Captain America, and it's not his fault.
But like
My Captain America is an old man right now.
think of it like
You know,
this.
he's fucking Steve Rogers,
Think of it
and
like
he always
this.
will be.
Like with that.
Okay? And if it's not him, it should be Bucky. And I'll die on that hill.
I don't think-
I will die on
I
that hill.
think Bucky would have declined it. I think Bucky knows it
Bucky
should
wouldn't
be
have
Sam.
declined it. If dude, the
This is-
scene where he goes, if
Bucky-
he's wrong about you, then he was wrong about me.
Yeah, and he was right about having Sam Wilson as Captain America.
Maybe not. If he has
I
to
think
whisper
he
in
is.
Holt's ear.
It's no, but Sam Wilson's. He's just. What's so special about him?
Look who you are.
Yeah. The blossoms.
What's so
The
special
blossoms.
About him? What's so special about him? He's just he's a normal guy, no powers, got no serum.
If
He's
dude,
just,
if
he's just
he
a
fights,
good guy
so
who fights
say,
for the right
hey
thing.
guys, all these superhumans behind me. I'm leading them. I'll fight Doom real quick. Doom is snapping him in half.
But think about it like this: like in Endgame or whatever, even the first Avengers, Captain America, he's the leader. He's not the most powerful, but he's the leader because he's the most fit to lead. Like,
dude,
Ant-Man's not a leader. I don't think Thor's a leader.
Dude, in the fucking Infinity War, he's fighting Thanos pretty damn good. He caught his hand. You see him kind of like
because he's a leader.
No, because he has serum in his veins.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't take away from Falcon.
No, he's a great guy. Yeah,
Sam Wilson's getting crushed.
Sam Wilson, yeah, he would, but he would still put himself in that position
and die.
He would, but that doesn't make it any.
Is he leading something? If he's dead,
just because he can die doesn't make him not Captain America.
I'm not saying it doesn't make him Captain America. I'm saying should he lead, and he shouldn't.
I think he should. Yeah. When you think of everyone. I think the only two possible people, and I know I hate saying this, the only two possible people who can lead that we have is Sam Wilson and Captain Marvel. They're the only two people who
or Doctor Strange.
I don't think he's a leader though. He's not like the type to lead. Like Spider-Man's too young. Spider-Man's gonna be the main character from what I've heard, but he's not the leader. Like
Spider-Man's not too young. Tom Holland's 30.
But this character is not gonna be 30. Because he 5 years ago in the MCU he was 16. He's playing like a 22-year-old. Like leading, I think Sam Wilson's the best.
I don't mean to brag, but I'm in the Avengers. Great! What is that? That's a great thing.
Did we choose Ant-Man?
Yeah, we did.
What did you say?
No, wait. Ant-Man or what?
Age of Ultron.
Oh, I picked Age of Ultron.
You said Ant-Man?
Yep.
Oh man, I'm gonna go Age of
But
Ultron.
we're only time for another bracket, by the way.
No, we'll do both.
No, we can't.
You gotta stop yapping out there.
Alright. I think we can do both. Why?
I want to do Sexiest Man, and we'll save the other one.
Alright. We'll do that one like a special
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Age of Ultron. I'm choosing Age of Ultron just because of the line, but we'll lose. We'll do that together too.
Dude, the meme. The meme behind that.
Alright,
Your bro kicks a 6-leg parlay for $60,000. We'll lose. We'll do that together too.
Alright, we have Black Panther versus Winter Soldier.
The first one.
Winter Soldier. Yeah, Black Panther one.
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. Yeah.
No words need to be spoken.
Endgame versus Civil War. I mean, I already know what I'm gonna pick, but getting rid of Civil War kind of hurts.
I'm gonna say Civil War.
I'm gonna say Endgame. That I don't know how they pulled that off, but they did. It's just I still cry every time the portal scene happens. When I watch that, I cannot help but smile and act like a child. I just do. I cry every time. Makes me in the.
You ready for my answer though?
Get it done, Sid.
I'm going Civil War.
I'm not gonna be mad about that.
Mic drop.
Maybe you just mute it.
Yeah.
No. Alright, next. We have Brave New World, good movie, versus Spider-Man Homecoming.
Oh yeah!
I'm gonna go with Homecoming.
Homecoming.
Avengers 1 versus Spider-Man Far From Home. Avengers 1. Right?
Yeah.
Next.
Wait, you didn't even ask Evan.
I said Avengers.
Yeah. Avengers Infinity War versus Guardians 3. I think they're both in my top 3.
Infinity War.
But,
Say that one more time.
Guardians 3, Infinity War. I'm going Infinity War. Yeah, I'm going Infinity War. That hurts though.
Yeah.
Guardians 1, Age of Ultron.
Guardians 1.
Yeah. Winter Soldier, Civil War. That's hard.
See,
they switch every day.
So yeah, I watched these two back to back and ready for the dog shit Captain America movie that we watched. I watched Winter Soldier and Civil War, and I couldn't think of a movie. I couldn't decide if one of them was better than the other one, so I put them both at 4.5. It was super hard. It was super hard, but I lean towards
Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. But I think Civil War and Winter Soldier are very, very good movies. I really do. But that scene, and people meme about it, and I love sending memes to my friends about. Did you know? There's one where it's like, did you you refer your friend to your job, and now you both work. It's horrible. It's like, did you know? Because America goes. Yes. That's so real.
That actually,
it's so
hard. How would you actually Well, you can understand. Like, I understand Cap defending him, but I can.
No, but that's why, and I don't think that's why you get. Why, if you love Captain America,
I don't think it's wrong to pick a side.
You have to love Bucky as much because the love he has for Bucky is more. That's why I hate that Sam Wilson is Captain America, because if you watch all these films, there's no doubt that he loves Bucky more than he loves.
No, it's not who he loves. It's who
I
person
understand, but if you're watching all those movies up to, he would do anything for Bucky.
He would, but I think.
I think that might be why he. We're getting deep here. I think that's why he picked Sam, not because he didn't think Bucky could do it. Because everyone's like, oh, he picked Sam because Bucky wouldn't be right. It's not that Bucky wouldn't be right. I don't think he wanted to put the burden on Bucky.
Bucky's already
because people can say that shit and manipulate him, and he's been through all that shit. I think Bucky would be a way better fucking Captain America than Sam Wilson. And it's not that Sam Wilson isn't a great character, but it's just because Bucky can do more shit than Sam Wilson can.
It's not about.
If Bucky fought Red Hulk, Bucky could maybe put up a fight.
It's not how good they are fighting.
And he's not whispering in Hulk's ear, look at the blossoms. The sun's real low.
I kind of like Bucky as his own.
I do too, but at the same time, he was Captain America.
I'm going Winter Soldier.
You said what?
I'm going Winter Soldier.
Okay. We all did.
Okay. Homecoming, Avengers 1.
Yeah.
Even though Homecoming's underrated.
It is very good. It's top 5 Spider-Man movie.
Vulture does
Clears
funny shit.
Any of the amazing.
But
that honestly
be careful.
Better than any of the Amazing Spider-Man movies. It's probably a top 5 reveal scene ever when he opens the door and his date is the Vulture.
Yeah, that was
the car scene.
That was
when he's interrogating, but also
the Amazing Spider-Man.
Is good. It's good.
It's equal.
I wouldn't be mad at that. I have 1 to 3 now.
Andrew Garfield is the best.
This is my 1 and 2 right here. Infinity War, Guardians 1.
Infinity War.
I'm gonna go Infinity War. But, there's been days where I'm I might move Guardians 1 to number 1.
It doesn't matter what I say.
Where are you gonna go?
Infinity War.
Okay. Just to make sure. Winter Soldier, the first Avengers. Not the first Avenger. The first Avengers movie. The Winter Soldier is great. It's probably technically better, but I'm gonna go with the first Avengers. I don't know what you guys are gonna say, but I'm gonna go with that because that movie means. It's just think about it. It's the first big, other than X-Men
team up.
But it also there was 5 movies.
Winter Soldier.
5 movies built up to it.
You better hype up.
I'm not gonna be mad if you choose Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier's fantastic. It's a great damn movie.
These are both my top 5.
I thought you also hated it. I thought everyone hated it but me in the group chat.
What?
I can't.
Winter Soldier.
I hate that you put me in these positions.
I love Captain America is my top 3 Marvel characters.
I hate that you put me in these positions.
I'm fantastic.
Favorite Spider-Man and Ant-Man, my favorites.
But I'm with you to the end of the line, pal. Who's Bucky?
Pains me.
But also think.
We all Hulk. I gotta go Winter Soldier. I hate that you put me in these positions.
We got Thanos' movie Infinity War versus Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Say that one more time.
I think this would be most people's final two: Infinity War, Winter Soldier. I'm going Infinity War. I think it's in my top 10 of all time. It's the best MCU movie. I don't think they can beat it. It's so good.
So this guy says it's in his top 10. We were watching it probably a couple weeks ago.
Oh my
And
god!
he started fucking snoring.
I was tired. I was golfing. I was tired.
And it was a great scene too. He got stabbed by Thor, and I remember as a kid.
I fell asleep way before that.
I know, but it was at the it was getting there. He was doing all that shit, and this is why I'm gonna spoiler alert. It doesn't matter what you say. I have to pick Infinity War.
I was gonna think Infinity War.
But he gets stabbed with an axe in the heart, and he goes, "You should aim for the head." Does it? I'll never forget the feeling of not knowing what was going on. And they sold it so perfect. Who says it first? Who is it? Captain America who says he's confused, he sees people because they give a look.
What happens is you see him with baby Gamora or his daughter,
and then it cuts back,
and Thor's like, "What did you do?" Then he disappears.
Yeah,
and then Captain America's like, "Where'd he go?" And then he hears Steve, and Bucky just disappears.
The saddest one.
And you hear
the saddest one by far.
There's just it's like you just hear wind and thunder.
I'll never forget. I still was confused at the end. I didn't.
I know what
I was kind of remembering it, and then the icing on the cake was Tom Holland.
Well, I think
that made me cry. But the Black Panther was sad too.
You know what did me worse? It's Groot. He said says Groot, but it was revealed that he says Dad to Rocket Raccoon. That is so fucking sad.
It is.
The
Tom Holland.
I don't feel so
good.
It was memes.
There was, but no,
my
it's so
entire
sad.
theater.
And because when Iron Man's like, what does he say? He's like, "You're okay."
It was like, it was something. It was like,
yeah, you're okay.
Hey,
trying to.
And then he falls down.
And then what's perfect is when he disintegrates. He goes like this, and then what's her name? Nebula.
Yeah.
Because he won.
I think the last word is Steve goes.
Oh god.
And that's the first movie time we ever saw a villain win. And
then you did it, but the beautiful thing about it is they marketed it as the Avengers movie. So you didn't know there was a part 2. You just thought going into that.
It was originally called Infinity War Part 2.
Okay.
Then they didn't reveal the title until the trailer came out.
Yeah, it's perfect.
And then there was no credit scene. There was Nick Fury disappearing. It's Captain Marvel. They teased her, but yeah, it was that year wait.
It was
the
perfect.
Worst ever. That was so hard.
And Thanos is a top villain of all time in anything.
I think he's on the Mount Rushmore. Easily.
In anything, not even comic book.
Probably, yeah.
Now we're getting to the Sexiest line.
Yeah, I think most of you guys are probably gonna agree with our that. I think everyone thinks Infinity War is the best MCU movie. But our next bracket.
Sake, is Paul Mescal on there?
He is. So we're gonna do 2 more things. Just a bracket and this small game that'll take 2 minutes to play because it could end very fast. But we're doing the last bracket we're gonna do for today is it's the sexiest male actor bracket. They don't know who's on this, but I actually just switched up one because I forgot about someone, and I don't think this. I'll just give you. I took off John Krasinski. I took him off and added someone else, which I think you're gonna be happy with. All right, guys. The first one I have Timothy Chalamet versus Chris Evans.
Fuck.
Come on, it's Chris Evans. Chris Evans. Is
yeah,
so
but
damn
Timothy
hot.
Chalamet is.
He's a good guy.
He's rocking a mustache now. Everyone's making fun of him, but he looks great.
And he's dating
Kylie Jenner.
Yeah, right?
Bruce.
She dated the whole roster, bro.
Tom Holland, Bill Skarsgård. Bill Skarsgård plays Pennywise. Have you seen what he looks like?
He's a good looking guy.
I'll go like that.
I'll go Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Yeah, I'll go Tom Holland too.
I mean, if he's getting Zendaya, he's got to be
He thinks she's mid.
Yeah, she's good. Acting and looks. Jeremy.
That's a poop take, by the way.
Jeremy Allen White, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
I specifically did that for Iron Claw. Yeah. But this is. Are we doing Zac Efron pre-surgery or post-surgery?
He's still great.
He is still great. Okay.
Yeah, I love you, Zac Efron.
Jacob Elordi, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. Jordan.
Both good-looking guys. But Michael B. Jordan,
I wouldn't have went Michael B. Jordan.
I would go Michael B.
I would have
Jordan.
met Jacob Elordi.
Michael B. Jordan.
Saltburn.
Sexy.
There's a dude looking up that guy's.
Oh,
Cum.
What did he do?
That guy's cum up.
I mean, I guess the bathwater had little, like, must have had, like,
You know,
it must have had the atoms.
Have you seen what he looks like recently with
No.
Frankenstein? He's got a big old beard.
I've not.
You
Oh,
wanna
I
see
have
it?
seen that, yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen it.
you want to see it, Evan?
I've seen it. Yeah, Evan chose.
Alright, Evan.
He chose Michael Jordan.
Yeah, it's alright.
We'll go Robert Downey Jr., Cillian Murphy. I specifically did this for Oppenheimer. I'm gonna go
Take
you
good
know,
little
Oppenheimer. Cillian Murphy's Oppenheimer. So don't think of him in Oppenheimer.
I don't think Robert Downey is
Think of him
And
like that.
together in the storm, cause a handsome man.
Cillian.
In the red
Oh,
right
God.
hand.
I hate that I put these two together.
Yeah,
it's
because you're an
just-
idiot.
No, they're all these guys are hot. Henry Cavill.
That was said by Mason.
What?
Well, we all look pretty sus right now, but it's okay.
Well, these are all.
These are all
good-looking
very
guys.
good looking guys. I love this
Henry
bracket.
Cavill. Chris Pratt.
No, it's not even closer.
I think
It's not close.
I think it's closer than you think.
It's
Chris Pratt's a good-looking
It's
guy.
not close.
Like he's. Think of Guardians 1, that scene. Hooked on a feeling where his shirt's
Not
off
close.
and he's soaking
It's
wet.
not close.
His pecs are
It's
just.
not close.
Oh, they're just so shiny.
Henry Cavill.
But have you ever seen that clip, that TikTok with Henry Cavill?
Have you ever seen the clip of where he fucking is getting interviewed and Jimmy Fallon's like, "What do you do for cardio?" And he was like, "When I run." He's like, I think they get
Are you
it.
good looking up what he looks like?
Yeah, I had to.
Who, Henry Cavill?
Superman.
I don't know the actor's name.
Oh, then that's Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I don't think Chris Pratt.
Superman or Star Wars.
I don't think Chris Pratt is.
Sniffing that, yeah.
He's
Oh,
big.
man.
Bro.
Mid.
Yeah.
This is a Once Upon a Time. Brad Pitt, Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh,
think of in their primes too. This is in their prime. This is prime. This is like
No,
7.
we
Brad
gotta
Pitt.
go overall right now.
But like, okay, let's say I'd just think of them like
I got-
over time.
I know what I'm going.
I got Brad Pitt.
Yeah,
I gotta go, yeah.
I'll go
Because
Brad
Brad Pitt still looks like a freaking baby angel at 50, 100 years old. How old he is.
Pitt. Hugh Jackman, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh, Jesus.
Hugh
In
Jackman.
terms of Wolverine,
Okay.
in terms of body, Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman's got.
I think the charisma.
McConaughey's
The
personality.
charm.
No, but
So
the
good.
charm.
Dude, I listened to him for 30 minutes today talking about how to cook a steak. And I was like, dude, they were like, what kind of steak do you like? He's like, American Wagyu ribeye. All the time. You know, I gotta.
But
I gotta
I
cook
love the way you
Bro.
talk.
It's
I
so
got
good.
Matthew.
Yeah.
Have you seen the scene in Deadpool Wolverine where his shirt comes off?
Well, I mean, yeah,
Oh
he's
my
nice
God.
physically.
Like a little pretty.
He's also like a theater kid. He's just.
Of course, you like him because of the physical aspect,
But Matthew McConaughey, he's got the charisma.
the charm, man. Matthew charisma.
He's great.
I mean, this is obvious. Harry Styles, Chris Hemsworth. Thor.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth. Come on, we're not Harry Styles.
I would want Harry Styles.
No.
Really?
No.
No, it's hard though. Harry Styles needs. I would go Chris Hemsworth, but Harry Styles needs his flowers. Harry Styles is a good-looking guy. Just because you don't like him, it's alright.
We got
You're a
some
jerk.
for like these guys just be roommates. Charlie Cox, Daredevil. I don't know if you know that. Robert Pattinson plays Twilight Batman. Charlie Cox has the beard.
I'm going Robert.
Yeah, I'm going.
But
Go Robert.
the scene in Twilight where he sparkles with his shirt.
Okay, dude, we're getting a little closer.
we're
We're getting a little closer.
Taron
to this
Egerton.
list.
Play Taron Egerton. He was in the Carry On.
Oh,
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, yeah.
Taron Egerton.
He's a good
looking
guy.
though.
Good singer too. Andrew Garfield's also a good singer. Paul Rudd, Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh, getting rid of Paul Rudd, this sucks. Because he's a good-looking guy.
That's your fault.
Yeah.
Spider-Man!
I skipped over one. Ryan Reynolds, David Cornswet. David Cornswet. Did you see the Shaq ad thing?
With the clone?
The clone?
He's got a clone with the girl they want as...
Well, that also, but just yesterday, a Superman new teaser thing came out with Shaq. You didn't see it? We'll have to show you, but David Cornswet is such a hot guy.
Ryan Reynolds.
David Cornswet. The clone, he's a good look. I never... Him, Jack, too. Now he's, big. He's a decent guy.
He's got charisma, too. He's funny as shit.
Matthew McConaughey vibes.
This is Superman. This is my Superman.
That's what the spell. I'm going Cornswet.
Yeah.
Yes.
Here you go, Evan. And this is Evan's projected winner. Glenn Powell, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Glenn Powell.
That's so
I know, it's gotta go clean.
I'll go Glenn Powell. Paul Mescal, Aaron Taylor Johnson. Lately hit Aaron. Paul Mescal and After Sun, I don't think it's that crazy.
I know what I'm
him with the beard and Gladiator 2.
I know what I'm doing.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah.
This is so good. Wait, Evan, do you know what I'm talking about? Paul Mescal.
Let me look it up right now.
Aaron Taylor.
Yeah. He plays Quicksilver.
Now look up Paul Mescal.
Don't look at him as Quicksilver, actually. He was in Nosferatu.
Look up him as Paul Mescal pictures. Don't do him justice. These are all the pictures I'm getting.
It's him now. It's him now with the beard.
Go Paul.
You going Paul Mescal?
Yep.
I'm going Aaron Taylor.
Yeah.
Sorry, Pepe.
Yeah, sorry.
Aaron
Taylor Johnson. Yeah, she did.
After
She
Sun?
stared at his nipples, man.
But his ass cheeks and After Sun, where he's just
Yeah,
ass
and
up
then
on the
if
bed.
you watch normal people, you see his whole dick and balls.
Alright. So I originally had John Krasinski, but I just changed it to Sebastian Stan
Hell yeah.
and Stephen Yeun.
Okay. We're going Sebastian Stan.
This Winter Soldier versus Glenn.
Bucky.
Glenn from The Walking Dead.
Bucky.
I'll go Bucky, yeah.
Glenn, you think?
He's a good looking guy. Stephen Yeun, think of what was that face?
I'm chewing on gum,
But look there, you're like, it looked like you made
I don't think he deserves to be on 32 Sexiest Men
Who
Alive.
else should be on there? I can't think of anyone else off the top of my mind. Maybe no, I don't think Benedict Cumberbatch is that great. Maybe John Kit Harington, something like that. John Snow.
John Smith.
No one else stands out.
Let me cook.
Blue Beetle.
No.
Zachary Levi.
Still in there.
Who else is good? I mean, that's the first round. Did I miss anyone big? I don't think I
Dwayne
did.
Johnson.
No. Good body. He's not that. He's got an egg.
He's handsome.
It's an egg.
Handsome bald guy.
It just his
Dude, Will Ferrell might get Sexiest Man Alive. That'd be hilarious. It'd be so funny.
We'll move on to the next one. All right. Chris Evans, Tom Holland. Chris Evans. Right. Come on.
Chris Evans, Tom Holland.
Yeah, Chris Evans. Zac Efron, Michael B. Jordan.
Michael. No.
Zach.
Zach.
Michael B. Jordan.
I'm going Zach.
Yeah, prime Zach.
I do think Michael B. Jordan's a little bit overrated.
Sorry, Corey. Cillian Murphy, Henry Cavill. Superman versus Tommy Shelby.
Oh, dude, Johnny Depp.
He's not that hot. Younger
Back
man,
then?
maybe, but we're saying now.
I just looked up sexiest male actors of all time.
I'm assuming.
Taylor Lautner's number one.
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy.
Henry Cavill, I'm assuming, over Cillian.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Dude, you gotta put this guy on there.
It's too late now.
No, it's not.
Who was it?
Channing Tatum.
No, I'm not putting him on there. He would already lost.
Channing Tatum?
He's got to be.
Alright,
Yeah, he's gotta be
we'll
in
switch
there.
out.
Yeah.
We'll switch out Paul Rudd, Ryan Gosling, or Channing Tatum.
Well, dude.
Alright, Ryan
Well, you know
Gosling.
what? Channing Tatum got an honorable mention.
Ryan Gosling.
Ass white.
Brad Pitt or Matthew McConaughey?
Oh.
I would love to see these two in a movie together.
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm gonna go
I'm going
Brad
Brad Pitt.
Pitt.
It's a tough one now.
Dude,
It's a tough one.
dude, I'm gonna tell you, today, I listened to a 30-minute video of this motherfucker telling me how to cook a steak.
Great voice, good looking
He's
guy.
like, you gotta cook that bitch and you gotta let it sit at the same time you cook it.
Thank you, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, put a little jalapeno chips on there.
You want Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's close.
Pitt's moving on. Chris Hemsworth, Thor versus the Batman, Robert Pattinson.
It's gotta be Chris Hemsworth.
Chris Hemsworth.
Chris.
In my opinion, I think Chris should
Dude,
win.
that video you sent me, you should.
With his wife?
It's so goddamn sad. Did you hear about that? He has like a higher case of getting Alzheimer's. So his wife dressed up as like she hired like a makeup artist to make her look older, and she like went out to dinner with him, and he like almost cried because he won't.
He might when she becomes that age, he might not.
He might not
remember. He might not.
Which is, that's why he hasn't been in that
I
much
saw
roles.
that.
Yeah. And that's why, first of all, he got snubbed this year.
He did. Should have been best
supporting
actor. Yeah. Spider-Man, Andrew Garfield. Superman, David Cornswell. I'm gonna go David Cornswell.
I'm going Andrew Garfield.
Yeah. I'm not gonna be mad about that, but that hurts because David's good.
Andrew Garfield.
Oh, Glenn Powell, Ryan Gosling. I know my answer, but Jesus, man.
Tough one.
Don't disappoint me.
Let's be realistic.
Hold
here.
on.
You know
Hold
what
on,
I'm
but
saying?
Evan, you need to look at me.
I know
real quick.
you guys are gonna think like, welcome to Sam's. Ryan Gosling. Glenn Powell's eyes look weird.
City of Stars. Alright, shine.
So is that Evan's favorite to win out?
Yes.
Let's go.
Y'all are just picking Ryan Gosling just for his
Glenn
life.
Powell-
No, we're not.
He's
Ryan
good.
Gosling is
Glenn
so
Powell's
awesome.
a good looking guy.
Yes,
but he's
yes.
a weird looking face.
Ask
He's not.
ask AI who's hotter. I guarantee you they say
AI?
Glenn Powell.
Okay, I'll do
You
my
know,
Snapchat right now.
ask your Snapchat AI. They're gonna say.
Go move on.
Okay. Sebastian Stan, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
You fucking bitch.
Stan.
Bucky versus
Stan
Quicksilver.
man.
I can't do that.
I'm going Aaron Taylor.
Yeah, I
Johnson.
gotta go into that. Because
Seth's-
he's just got a
Seth's a good looking
freaking
guy.
12-pack, dude.
All right. Chris Evans, Zac Efron. Evans.
Chris Evans.
Are you ready for my AI?
It probably like said like, oh, they're both good looking
Who's
guys.
hotter, Ryan Gosling or Glenn Powell? That's a tough one.
Yeah.
Both Ryan Gosling and Glenn Powell have their own unique charm and appeal. It really depends on personal preference. What do you think? What do you think, bitch?
Evans. Zach.
I said Evans.
Evans. Yeah. Poor Zach. Henry Cavill, Brad Pitt.
Wait, what was the last one?
Well, Chris Evans, Zac Efron. We already picked Chris Evans.
Brad Pitt.
Oh my god. I'd probably lean a bit towards Ryan Gosling. Yeah. That's hilarious. Wait, what was the last one? Sorry.
Chris Evans, Zac Efron. We chose Chris Evans, so it's
Yeah, it's gonna be Chris.
Henry Cavill, Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt.
I can't do it. I got Henry Cavill.
Gotta go Henry Cavill. Oh god, he's just.
See,
Dude, him running in Man of
that's his
Steel.
La La Land of
No, it can't. It doesn't though. It doesn't.
There's a reason they look hot in those movies. There's a reason they look hot in those
He
movies.
says, it says, the man has range. He can be a heartthrob, a goofball, and an action star all at once.
Chris Hemsworth, Andrew Garfield, Andrew Garfield's. I would say Andrew Garfield's cuter.
You're so close.
But Chris Hemsworth is just a sexy guy. Think of it. Think of that scene, sure.
Andrew Garfield.
No, Corey, don't do it. Think of that. The shirtless scenes. Thanks. Just
I'll go Chris Hemsworth.
yeah. Woo! Aaron Taylor Johnson, Ryan Gosling.
Ryan Gosling.
I don't know. Actually, think about this one. I think Aaron Taylor Johnson.
We can
clears
think
Glenn
all
Powell.
you want. I'm going Ryan Gosling.
All right. This is probably the four I would have had. Chris Evans, Henry Cavill. Man,
Chris
that is hard.
That is hard.
Chris Evans.
You go Chris Evans?
You don't think Henry Cavill's a good looking? Like you've like voted against him every time, haven't you?
Well, I had Brad Pitt over him.
God, this pains me. It really does. I have to go Henry Cavill.
So I'm deciding.
I have to go Henry Cavill. Dude, I follow him on
Man.
Instagram, posted a picture with his dog. I'm like, dude, I wish I was that guy.
I
I wish I
think-
woke up and looked up that guy.
I think Evans has a better face, but I think Henry has a better body. But
Dude, you're so pushing it right now.
but I'm gonna say Henry Cavill because he's such like a nerd.
Bud's literally just depending it straight down to the toe, man.
Because he's such like a he literally like
he's dissecting these men.
he's such a nerd.
I'm so glad for them to get back in here.
Oh wait, actually I don't know. You know,
You picked Henry Cavill.
Henry
right?
Cavill. Henry Cavill. Evans is
Wait, what's the last two?
Chris Hemsworth, Ryan
Oh,
Gosling.
Jesus.
You either have I think you either have charm or just muscle and a good looking guy.
They went trying, but Ryan Gosling's got that shit.
The accent. Think of Hemsworth's accent. His Australian accent.
No. You're going Hemsworth.
Yeah, I'm going Hemsworth.
Doesn't matter what I say.
I'm not gonna be.
Oh, you want Ryan Gosling?
I'm not gonna be mad
Oh.
if Gosling moves on, but Hemsworth is my pick to win it all.
Really?
Yeah.
Over Henry Cavill?
Hemsworth is I think out of all these guys, I think he's the best looking. Something about it. Just does it for me.
Oh. I mean, if we're talking like,
If you're being England power, you got.
if we're I gotta go Hemsworth.
So good.
I gotta go Hemsworth. Hemsworth is just, like you said, that Australian accent just makes you freaking. God.
Man, Ryan Gosling being gone kind of hurts. though.
Yeah, but Hemsworth and Cavill, what a final.
Hemsworth.
Superman versus
You going Hemsworth?
Thor.
It's up to you, bud. You going Cavill?
You
I'm
know
going
that.
Henry Cavill. God dang it. God dang it. Sorry.
Chris Hemsworth, my pick to win the whole thing. Let's go. That wasn't your.
Don't even fuck.
I'm pissed about that.
You had Glenn and Ryan.
Yeah.
How would Chris at least be in your top three? Do you think? Or would you have like Evans probably?
Top 3 now.
What would he be in?
Top 5.
Okay, I'll take that.
5.
Chris Evans?
Yeah, Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Henry Cavill.
But dude, Chris Hemsworth.
They both have their. Let me just have like a three-way.
It's just a great.
But wait, guys, we got one more thing to do before we end this episode. So it's a secret game.
Get your zesty.
I think I created this.
But
Yeah, we're
Hurry
pretty
that game
long.
up.
We said it was gonna be long. We're almost
You better
done.
hurry that game up.
So we're gonna play. Like it's like an alphabet game, but with movies. So basically how it goes, so like it's A, B, C, D, whatever. It's like A, you have to say a movie that starts with A. But let's say you have like 10, so it'd be like, if I start, then you would get B, then C, then D. And you have like 10 seconds.
To name a movie.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like 15.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we'll know if it's been too long. And
Wait,
it's
like what? How much seconds do you get?
How about, should we 15 or 20? I think 20 might be too long. 15.
15 seconds?
Yeah, you 15 seconds. So you just keep percent, yeah. You
But it's
15
gotta be a
seconds.
movie.
Yeah, like
Cool.
it's got like basically.
Okay.
But I'll also accept. I thought about this like if it's like Return of the King, I'll accept that for R.
Okay.
In game, I'll accept that for
Alright.
me. Yeah.
Alright. You're gonna go A?
But-
Who's going
I
sharp?
was also gonna ask. We probably shouldn't do sexiest females.
No.
That wouldn't work. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
No, I don't think that would. Yeah, I think some of us might
It
get in
would
trouble.
be. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
That's fine.
You know what I mean?
That's fine.
Yeah.
All
All right.
right, you more than others.
Man. All right, we'll start. I'll start.
All right, go ahead.
Ant-Man.
Baywatch. Obviously, Cars.
Dog Days.
What do I have? E?
Yeah. Like E.
He's done, isn't he?
No.
I got
Think
15
of-
seconds.
Think of
I can't. I
Alien.
lost. All right.
Should we restart?
No, go ahead. I lost. So it would be
E.T. is so easy.
E.T.?
Oh,
Alright,
am I F?
Yeah, you're E.
Yeah, you're F.
Oh no, you're E. You're E.
Oh, you're E?
E. E.T.
Yeah.
Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
What's up? E, F, G. G.I. Joe.
Harry Met Sally.
Hey, man, Sally. I.
Don't help him.
Interstellar.
JFK.
J.
Okay.
K.
You have 5 more seconds.
Oh,
Kill Bill.
Ooh.
Lars and the Real Girl.
Yeah, you had time to
Madagascar.
read.
Madagascar.
No Way Home.
And Oppenheimer.
Penguins of Madagascar.
Bro. Oh. Q.
I don't know.
You're cooked. Yeah.
Quicksilver. It says something.
No, you're done.
Chris Hemsworth is the sexiest male in the world.
Yeah, whatever.
Infinity War is the best MCU.
That
movie.
game sucked.
And Brave the World is a great movie.
That's a good game.
Alright, guys.
I couldn't think of E. I'm trying to think of like
E.T. is what I thought of.
E.T. Yeah, but there's. Is there any more movies?
Wait, there's probably millions. Not millions.
Starts with E.
Thousands. Eaten. I don't know. I'm trying to like think.
What was that?
I'm trying to think of like words that would pop up something.
All right. Well, it was a pleasure, y'all. It was a great episode. Talked about a lot. When are we gonna be back?
Maybe we'll do like a short episode to do just that special bracket I had.
Exorcist.
Yeah.
Exorcist. Yeah.
Exorcist.
I have a very special bracket that we'll do a special episode for. It'll probably be audio exclusive, so
Yeah.
Spotify and Apple.
And then we'll do me and Mason. Maybe I'm trying to get Evan to watch Invincible.
We have coming
He
out.
shook his head. So.
I mean, look at these movies that start with Q. I've never heard of any of these things. I mean, come on.
Queen and Slim.
We do have some big episodes coming out. We have a Bong Joon-ho episode coming out. Daredevil's coming out. Just a couple things. Yeah.